Hello everyone, this is Dubs the Duke, and welcome back to, let's see, what part is this? Is this 7? This is part 7 of Darkest Dungeon. So, let's get right into it. In the last episode, we were able to make it out alive. Fortunately, we were successful. Just barely. We were hanging on, as always, but that is just another part of the brutalness of this game, is even when you have a successful run,
I have seen pale in comparison to that final
you
thing. I could not
tend to be in a very
nor
bad
could I
position.
look
It's
away.
very rare that you'll end a run and not be in a bad position. So, I think we set up everything last time. Now, if I look over here, we do have the survival
Home in
list to go
wild
to.
places,
So, the
he is a
survival
stalwart
list
survivor and a
is
strict instructor.
where you can go to upgrade your camping skills. So, camping is a feature in the game where when you play a medium mission or a long mission, you will have the ability to camp, and so, maybe when you're halfway done with the medium mission or whatever, you'll camp up your characters, you can give them buffs, you can give them some healing, you can heal some stress, whatever is most beneficial for your crew at the time. But it all depends on their camping abilities. So if I go to the survivalist here, if I were to say drag Malile in here, I can look at the abilities he has, and then if I want different abilities, I can purchase them. So there are 4 abilities that are based on your class, that are very specific to the class. So these 4 abilities are specific to the Highwaymen. But then there are also 3 abilities that every single soldier has the ability to get, and they always have 1 of those 3 abilities and 2 of their 4 class abilities. So you can have, I think, 4 total camping skills equipped at the same time. So by purchasing another camping skill, you don't have to switch anything off for the first skill that you purchase. However, if we take a look at the mission that we're going to be going on next, what mission was it? It was this one for the Dark Bracer. And because this is a medium mission, we will indeed be camping, so let's actually take a look at the skills that we could potentially purchase. So we could get Clean Guns, which is a bonus to ranged skill, damage, and accuracy, as well as crit. We could get Unparalleled Finesse, which gives him extra dodge, extra speed, extra melee damage, and extra melee accuracy. As you can see, each of them has a relative time cost. Time cost 4, time cost 4, time cost 4, 2, 2, 2. And for every time you camp, you have a total of 12 time. And so, among your 4 characters and the various skills they have, you can spend up to 12 total of your time in whatever skills you want. I'm going to keep it as it is for now. Maybe I'll get the Clean Guns skill. Let me actually take a look at his skills. Yeah, most of his skills are gun skills, so I might want to get this. We'll take a look at that. For her, we have Heal Companions, 20%. That's very nice. All companions plus 2 speed. Self buff for more accuracy, more damage, and more crit, but then less speed. And then we have 75% chance to heal 35% health, and 25% chance to heal 50% health, and also removes bleeding. And then the various other skills. We have Quarantine, which does to everyone else, subtracts their stress, 50-50 chance of doing more or less. Suffering 20% health damage, though, to himself. So he damages himself, yet he reduces the stress of everyone else. And that's because he is a leper, and so by setting himself aside from everyone else, he is reducing everyone else's stress. We have minus 20 stress to himself, as well as a buff, the cost of 3 time. We have some various resistance buffs for 2 time, and we have minus 25 stress to himself, but plus 5 stress to everyone else, and it only costs 1 time. And then finally, for our last character that we're going to go with, the Occultist, we have prevents a nighttime ambush, but gives everyone plus 7 stress. So in camping, there is a chance that you will be ambushed while you sleep, in which case monsters will attack you while you're sleeping. It's not that high of a chance, maybe 1 in 3, but it definitely can happen. And so it's always good to prevent nighttime ambush. And then we have heal 50% health to someone else, reduce torchlight by 100 though. So basically, you put out the torches, everybody gets, he gets extra stress on himself, but it heals someone and removes any debuffs. So that's not great. I'm not going to be really wanting to do that as much. If we look at the trinkets we have, we don't have any that we have unequipped, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and provision and get ready to get started. So as you can see, we have a campfire here, so we will be able to use that later on. Now because this is a medium mission, I'm going to go ahead and take 16 food, 12 torches, I'll take 3 bandages, I don't need anti-venom in the ruins, I'll take 3 of these, 3 keys, 3 holy waters. I think that should be about good for preparations. And let's get started. Give me just 1 second, guys.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay. So let's take a look. So the goal is to complete 100% of room battles. We were able to scout ahead, and we were fortunately able to see that over here there is no battle in this room, and there is no battle in this room. We can also see there is no battle in this room, and no battle in this room. However, there's a hallway battle. However, under typical circumstances, the hallway battles are not as bad as the room battles. But what that means is we can skip these two, just go this way. And we just gotta keep on going until we're done with all of the battles, so we're starting off with our cultist. So he has a sacrificial stab which causes plus 15% damage versus eldritch. These are unholy enemies, these are not eldritch. We can weaken them, minus 10% damage, minus 10% protection. We can heal people, or we can mark targets and give them minus 15 dodge. But it does barely any damage. I think we'll just take a stab. We'll take a stab at this guy. They're going to shoot quarrels at us. They're going to crit us, unfortunately. He now has only 8 health left, so he's about to have to do some healing on himself. With our leper, and that's kind of weird that our leper moved. Why does our leper have so much speed? Oh, because he has a certain quirk. Plus 4 speed on the first round. That's a little ridiculous, but okay. So, I think it's best if we just chop one of these guys. Yeah. We did basically the minimum amount of damage, so... unfortunately we should have chopped the other one, because now we're going to use point blank shot on no one. So I think it's better just to use a, well, let's just use a tracking shot on this guy. So that we buff ourselves up a little, do more damage, more accuracy, more crit. And we can take a sniper shot, unless we want to mark someone first. Let's go ahead and mark the guy in the back so that on the next turn we can do a sniper shot on them. Our leper dodges, which is very nice. We're going to take a sacrificial stab again at this guy, weaken him a little more. He's going to shoot another quarrel at us. Our cultist is almost dead. I should have healed himself. I forgot about that. Fortunately, if the leper takes damage, that's not bad because he can heal himself. We're going to stab this guy and miss. And we're going to take a sniper shot at the marked person, and as you can see, it does 714 damage. But it crit, actually, for 20. So we killed him in one shot, which is very nice because he had did that turn, he had healed. So we can go ahead and take a heal at this guy. And we'll crit him for 24. That will move the Arbalist up. And he will now not be able to hit us because he's now in the second position. So we're going to use our cultist to heal himself. We crit for 14 health. And we did not bleed. Very nice. We can wicked slice this guy to death. And that's it. We got 1600 gold from that. Very nice fight. We didn't really get stressed at all from that fight. We didn't lose much health at all, specifically because the occultist managed to like crazy heal himself. Oh, confession booth. This is a very useful thing because what happens is when you have a character go in here, they have one of their negative quirks get removed. So I think I'll go ahead and put the occultist in here. Yes. So the occultist is going to go to confession, which makes literally no sense at all. But it says the hero is absolved of a sin, and now his quirk has been removed. And that's really nice, because he had an annoying quirk. And now we don't have to waste money and time removing it. We have a stack of books. We probably want to read this with the Arbalist, just she has the least amount of stress. All journal entry, that's not important. There is nobody in this room, as we already knew. There's a trap up ahead. So let's take a look at the disarm check. So we have 80%, 60%, 50%, and 60%. Disarmed. Very nice.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And there's nobody in this room either, so there's no need to worry. We did get a scout ahead, so we can take a look. There is a fight in this next room, and there is a fight in the room after that, so... And there's a fight in the hallway as well. I will do this hallway fight in the dark, but then maybe I'll, get unremarkable. Fortunately, it was a pretty easy fight, and on top of that, we were surprised to them. So we're going to take a point-blank shot at this point.
Another one falls.
Very nice. We're going to take a sacrificial stab at this boy, since our leper can attack the guy in front.
Executed with impunity.
And we can take a sniper shot at this boy. So, we ended up killing them without even taking a single piece of damage. Very nice. Extra nice this. Alright, so there is indeed a battle in this room. I think after this room battle, I'll probably do a camp. I guess we can try this room battle in the darkness and see how it goes. If it goes terrible, then we'll go back to the light. So they're going to hit us with a tempting goblet right off the bat, which will increase the stress. So our leper is looking like the one who's going to be the most stressed out of anyone. We're going to attack this guy because he does a lot of damage. I would kill him in one shot. Very nice. With our Arbalist, we can hit this guy for 5 to 10. So we'll do it. I miss, of course, with a 12% chance to miss. Because why wouldn't you? So, we can hit this guy with 6 damage. If we had hit him, he would have already been dead. We can actually mark targets with our occultist, which is very nice because we can mark with the occultist if he isn't doing anything else, and then hit with the arbalist who does extra damage to mark targets. And I think our pistol shot does extra damage to mark targets as well. So we can go ahead and mark you. We're going to crit the mark, and even though it only crit for 1 damage, I think that means that it actually makes this debuff last for longer. So we're going to mark both of these people, I guess, because, oh no, it doesn't make the debuff last for longer. It's the same thing. So I guess there's no purpose in getting a hit on marking people, because it doesn't do any more damage. His stress is ridiculous, and it's about to go over the edge. Oh, well, that's it. It's hopeless. That really sucks. I can't believe that, like, nobody else is stressed at all, and they just all focus on one single person. Oh. That is what it is. We're going to take a sniper shot at Boyle.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And he's going to pass. That's actually fine. As I said before, passing is like the least of your worries when you have someone who is afflicted. I mean, it sucks if you're in a desperate situation, but I think the worst thing that can happen is he needs to heal. He's gonna stress everyone out, but we're gonna heal him. So that's a good thing. The leper can do a self-heal. On top of that, how much speed do you have? 5 speed. You have 6. You have 4. You have 2. You have -1. So if I don't kill you on this turn, you're gonna get a turn, basically.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We got a lot of loot there. I'm not actually sure what we're supposed to do here. See if the anti-venom works. I know that's not going to, but I don't know if there's anything that actually works here. What a torch. No? I don't think your key will work. Alright, whatever. Get a buff. Until the camp, +10 dodge and +15% protection. And +25% healing skills, but that's not really. So, since that went so badly, we're going to put the light back up. And we'll move on to the next room. 80% chance to disarm. We're good. Our leper is a little low on health, but if we can heal him up, then we should be fine. Alchemy table. We can use this. Now we got some money. And he got diseased, which is, I mean, it doesn't really affect us right now. Minus 25% virtue chance, well, I mean, he's already hopeless, so. It's not like he's going to have a virtue chance anymore this time. Okay, now it's getting dangerous because they're still focusing on stressing this guy out. We're gonna heal him. I got a crit heal, which is very nice. That reduces his stress. Unfortunately, it did bleed him, but at least it does 5 damage for the heal. We're gonna take a Q, maybe. Let's take a look at what the other thing would be. Yeah, we'll do a Q. And we're going to Wicked Slice this boy up. He's got 1 health left. Really? Yeah, sniper shot this person. They're going to axe blade us. Fortunately, we dodged. And they're going to attempt to pull, but we dodged. Extra nice. Let's go ahead and put a marking on someone. He's going to use a quarrel on our arbalist. We're going to use a pistol shot on this one. They did the least amount of damage, and now they have 1 health left. So... which one? We gotta kill the one who's doing stress to us. Because we can heal our health. We can't really heal our stress too much. He's going to mark himself, which is actually quite nice. But because he's done that, I want to heal him up. So use a pistol shot on this marked person. He's going to quarrel us again, unfortunately. And we can now take a stab at this player. And we can shoot a quarrel at this one. Now there's only 1 left. And we can focus, hopefully, on healing up this leopard. He took a hit but missed. And that's not the first thing. So he rejected a heal. Which sucks, but I can heal you for 1. And we bleed. So basically we got really unlucky there.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
We dodged. You can heal up yourself. I would like to heal up a little before we go to the camp so that we don't have to... Oh, we missed though. Okay, good. We healed this mouse up quite a lot. He is taking a little bit of damage. Wrecking shot. No. Pistol shot? No. What this does. And we missed again. It was an 85% chance, and we missed twice in a row. He's gonna knock us back and stun us, which is not the worst thing in the world. So he's going to purposely switch himself around, which doesn't actually hurt that much. I wish that this guy hadn't been knocked back, because then that would have benefited us quite a bit.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Need to restore the party to default order. I have 2 busts. Let's take a look. What should we give up for this? We can eat some food. Two damage. You don't need advantage for 2 damage. Alright, we'll go 1 more room before we camp. Let's restore the party. Good thing we went 1 more room before we camped.
Even the cold
Oh,
stone
no.
seems bent on preventing passage.
We don't have a shovel. Oh, why did I not buy shovels?
Without tools of iron, we must rely on flesh.
That was
an
a critical
indefatigable
mistake on my
purpose.
part. I can't believe I forgot to buy
The way
shovels.
is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, after this fight we will definitely be something. So we definitely want to mark this guy. We can point blank shot this guy. And we can go ahead and queue these guys now. Kill one of them off. He's going to use a Tempting Goblin on us. Our cultist's stress is getting up there. We can crit this guy though and, you know, release a little bit of the stress on the Arbalest. He's going to continue stressing out our other guy, but we can go ahead and mark this guy as well, so that the Arbalest can take a shot at him. And we can pistol shot. Critical. Very nice. He's going to take a stab at our cultist. With the leper, we can go ahead and chop, and that's it. Let's take a look at what this is. Minus 20% chance party is surprised, and minus 1 speed. That's fine. The leopard doesn't really need the speed. He doesn't have a need for speed. We haven't actually won yet, which means that there definitely is at least one more room. I think we can go ahead and drop the torches. What about this sarcophagus?
Wealth beyond measure.
Very nice. Let's go ahead and camp.
To the brave and the
So this camp
alike.
is going to be focused on healing stress. So we're going to have a feast. He rejected the feast and ended up stressing himself out. We can give himself minus 20 stress and a buff for 3 times. So he ended up rejecting Let the Mask Down even though it spent the time. Are you kidding me? Like, I know that you're gonna reject stuff, but like, dude, do you have to reject literally everything? Okay, we're gonna use Ben Incense. Let's see. Alright, let's do some healing. So it did heal most of the stress for everyone. And we can go ahead and encourage a companion. That costs 2 though. Do we want to do something else? Wound care. Encourage, reflection. Alright, you know what, go ahead and reflect. Oh, it did work, he accepted it, and he buffed himself. Very nice. So now we can rest. Now, the danger that I foresee is if we get the food prompt once more, we don't have enough food to feed everyone. We only have 2 food, because we feasted for the camp. But I think it was sort of necessary. With this, holy water works. Can take that. Itadakimasu. Because we already don't have enough food, I'm thinking we could probably just drop the food here or eat it. Yeah, no matter what, we don't have enough food, so... There's probably... Okay, even if there wasn't a battle in here, there's definitely one battle in one of the next 2 rooms I'm at. Very nice. Let's take a look. Okay. All it told us was that there was something there. It didn't even tell us if there was anything in the room we're going to. There's a room battle here. Fortunately, we surprised them, but this is a nasty room battle. This is one that we want to get done as soon as we possibly can. So we want to mark this guy, take him out as soon as possible. So he's going to mark himself, which is nice. 13 damage. We only need 1 more. We can go ahead and do a pistol shot at this guy. And we can try to shoot this guy with the arbalist. Sniper shot, and we killed him. Perfect. So now they can't do any stress damage to us. Aside from crits.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
What else could they do but right after I say that? Or right before I even say that, but you know. The heal can for 8. However, they are slaughtering us with the damage here. 8, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. Could you guys stop max rolling every single shot? Thank you. Let's heal yourself up. And he healed himself for 0. Fortunately, he was still able to play. I missed. He's gonna stress everyone else out, but that's fine. He can heal himself. And he's even decreasing his own stress by healing himself, so that's actually quite nice. You're gonna take a slice and miss again. He's going to put our guy on death's door, which is not great. You need to heal yourself for more than 0. Fortunately, we did. However, he now has debuffs for the rest of the quest. So we're gonna attack this guy with the leper now. Fortunately, we did not kill him. That's fine. Okay, that's great. We now have a shovel, which is great. We definitely need that. We want to drop something for that. We could go ahead and drop these bandages, probably. Because we need the shovel. We don't have any torches. We use them all. It looks like the final fight is in this last room here. There's a curio up there that we know, but there is unfortunately a fight right here as well. Doesn't look like the most terrible fight in the world, but it's also not like a super easy fight. So we can heal this with up for 12. We did bleed him, but we healed him for a net of 9 damage, so I think that's pretty good. Just a shot over there. Kill this guy immediately. A sniper shot back here. Crit for 14. He's gonna use an axe blade on us. We can try to heal up the leper. Unfortunately we bleed, but it's still a net heal of 1, so at least it wasn't a wasted turn. We can slice him. We can also go ahead and heal our leper up. Crit for 12 heal, very nice. And we're going to use blind fire here where we randomly fire. We missed apparently though. We did get 2 food, but
Triumphant pride
looks like
precipitates
we don't really
a
have
dizzying fall.
Alright, let's drop these things. And we don't need the food. We can just eat this or something. Let's go ahead and put our party back into order. We know for a fact that there is a room battle in this coming room. As long as we can survive this room battle though, we've won the thing. And because I think we're actually looking good. Oh, we're definitely looking good. This is an easy battle, they're surprised. They're going to try to stun us, and they're going to succeed. And they're going to have minus 15 light resist on us, so they're going to blight us as well. And they're going to blight us some more with 10 damage. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. They're going to continue this onslaught on the same guy. Oh my goodness. Are we ever going to get a turn? Are we going to miss? We've got to heal this guy. There's no choice. Because he's going to take... Oh my goodness. This guy's probably going to die. Oh, but we crit him for 30 heal. That was basically max, but then double. But he's still taking 5 damage every round, and they're critting him every single time. Oh my goodness. 17 crit. I've never seen crits like this before. We got a 17 crit as well, but like, I've never seen like this much unluckiness go onto a single character. Alright, we're gonna need to just try to stab this guy. Because this guy's taking so much damage. He's taking 6 damage per round. He's got a total of... If this fight were not over, this guy would literally just be dead. Because he would be taking a total of 27 damage over time. We can take the contents. We can take these crests. We don't need the torch. Holy crap, this guy, like, I can't even believe that. Like, literally, he got crit, like, 3 times. No, he didn't get crit 3 times, but he got attacked. He got crit, like, twice. He got hit for, like, 10 damage, like, twice. And then he got bladed, like, 100 times. To the point where... But then on top of that, we crit healed him for 30 damage, and that's, like, the only reason... For 30 health, rather. That's the only reason he's even still alive. However, this was a successful run. We got 9,500 gold plus the 4,500 we were already guaranteed. On top of that, we got lots of heirlooms, 10 busts, 2 portraits, 2 deeds, and 24 crests, along with the 2 extra busts, so really 12 busts. I'm a little concerned to open this because this was not a great mission. Yeah.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
So it looks like we're definitely gonna have to put a couple of people in the stress relief. So for our cultists here, go and pray, right? For our leper as well, go and do some penance. Oh, wait, before you do any penance, we need to heal your disease. Yeah, and then let's see if there's someone that we need to. You can get rid of this. What about though? I need 20 busts. Can we get 20 busts? By trading 2 portraits, we can get 3. By trading 3 deeds, we can get 2. And by trading 9 crests, we can get the other 3. So, well, we now have 2 patient cells, which means that we can now remove multiple quirks at the same time. So what quirks do we want to remove? Probably Sickly from Maliele. Yeah. We'll remove your quirk of Sickly. So. Yes, I think we're good upgrading the number of slots for a while, since we now have enough to do what we need to do, and get rid of a bunch of quirks at the same time. Let's take a look at the stagecoach. I would like to upgrade our roster size, but it doesn't seem like we have enough deeds. Because even if I were to trade a bunch of crests for deeds, yeah, in order to get 8 deeds, I would need to trade a total of 21 crests, which we could do, but then we wouldn't have enough crests to upgrade, so it wouldn't matter. Now, let's take a look. Do we even have any Crusaders? We do not. We already have 2 bounty hunters, right? Yes. So let's go ahead and take this Crusader.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
Actually, you know what?
A zealous warrior.
You know what? That's fine. We can hopefully get rid of that. But we now have lots of gold at least. So if we take a look at the blacksmith, we can't do anything. Wait, okay? Oh, let's take a look at what party we want to go on with next. So first off, who should we give this to? Dark Bracer. Basically, it's a buff if it's dark, but then it's a debuff if it's not dark. I guess we can give this to the occultist. That would make sense. Let's take a look at what we can get. Plus 15% healing skills, minus 20% move resist, plus 2 speed, extra melee damage, minus 4 dodge. I think this one is the best one. Extra healing skills. So let's go ahead and let's put the bounty hunter on this one. We'll put a Vestal on this one. We will put the Plague Doctor on this one. And we will put we need a frontliner, I guess the Crusader on this one. And out of these guys, let's go ahead and, for the ones that we can, upgrade their armor. We can't upgrade you, we can upgrade you. We can't upgrade you. And if there are any skills that we would prefer to have, let's take a look. So we have Noxious Blast, Blaze Grenade, Blinding Gas, I don't really care, that's a stun. Incision, I don't really care. Battlefield Medicine, nice. Golden and Vapors, very nice. Disorienting Blast. So I think they already have all the skills that I want them to have. As for you, I think your skills are good. Your skills are fine for what they need to be, and your skills, collect bounty, come hither, uppercut, flashbang. This marks, so we're good. Yes, that's fine. So, with that being said, now we're going for this one next. And this is explore 90% of herbs. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I know this has been a relatively long video, but that's just how it's going to be when I do a longer room. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Dubs the Duke, and with part 7 of Darkest Dungeon, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.